Hi everyone, in this tutorial I will be showing you how I made this super cute little stars with stripes. I'm still working on how to get that to stay shut, but we're going to do two little stars on this one. Yeah, let's go to the materials. Alright, so to make the hat, we will start here and work our way up, and then we'll do the brim. But like my other, sorry about that. Oh, that sound. Alright, so this is another little cinched hat with cute little flower petals up top too. But you're just gonna, you can pull your hair through and then cinch it back shut, and you don't have to have that hole at the top of your head where it stays cold. But I used 4-weight yarn, any color you want. I'm using this lime or spring green, I think. Lime green, I'm sorry. Crafter's Secret is what this one is for the green, and then I will be using Red Heart in the colorway of Newspaper Stripe. Here's where you get your little details that kind of matter on some things. I say kind of because that hook, I like to use all different kinds on there. So, but for this particular pattern, my lovely trusty 5.5, I'll be using that for the bulk of the hat. And then for the stars, I just use a G. You can see that it's just a little G hook. You will also need scissors, a darning needle, and if you're like me and lose count really easily, I like to have something like this to keep count of my rows. It's made life a little easier in that department. Alright, so to begin, I'm using my Red Heart Newspaper Stripe. I'm going to create a slip knot, and using my eye hook, I am going to chain 60. Oh, I'm sorry, 61. Alright, after you have 61 chains, you are going to first make sure your loop is straight. You don't want it twisted or anything else. You're going to slip stitch into that first stitch made. We are going to chain 2. That does not count. You are going to go back into that same stitch and do double crochets all the way around. All right, I'll meet you back. Right, so from here, put my last double crochet. I am going to insert into that first double crochet and just lay the newspaper stripe strand across the top of my hook. I'm going to grab my secondary color and pull through, And when I create the slip stitch, it just kind of locks that right here. So whenever I go to pull it up for the next round, it carries. And we don't have to cut and start and stop anymore. So, right, chain one, turn your work. You're going to be working on the wrong side of your work for this round. We are going to make little X's on the right side of our work. So to begin, we are going to yarn over, go into the 1, 2, 3rd stitch with a half double crochet, yarn over, come right here to your 2nd stitch. I know right there with that black yarn you can't see it, but you know it's there, and yarn over, and then we have this cute little X pattern over here. And then you're just going to skip a stitch, double crochet, go back to the skip stitch, and double crochet. But I like to go in the stitch, not around the stitch. Just helps hold it and keep it there better. Yarn over, go into the 2nd stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through all 3, and go into the skip stitch rather. And that's all we're going to do all the way around. I mean, I guess you could do it like this if you wanted it on the other side, but I don't know. I like the way that little ledge right here pops up. I just like the way it looks. You can see it better as you go. But do that around. Alright, got a couple left. So skip one, do a double crochet, yarn over and do a double crochet in the skip stitch. And then right here at the end, I like to yarn over, go around that chain. Just kind of go around like so. Oh, hold on. Then just kind of cinch it up a little bit. And then slip stitch into the 1st stitch made. But not with that color. Remember, make sure that color's laying across your hook, so when you chain, you just carry everything with you. Then it's just a clean little transition. Do 61 double crochets. And I'll meet you back around. Alright, so coming back around, I'm going to place my last 2 double crochet. Then I'm going to go right here, the top of that stitch, lay my yarn across, and pull through with a slip stitch, chain 1, turn my work, and this is going to be your repeat for the entire body of the hat. So yarn over, go into the 3rd, do a half double, yarn over, go into the skip stitch, create your little X's all the way around. All right, do that all the way around, and I'll meet you back. All right, I'm going to close this round with you. And then from here, you're just going to continue doing what we've been doing until your project is as long as you need it to be. For me, mine will be about 8 inches. This is for an adult. Then you're ready to go. And I'll meet you back when mine's almost done. Alright, so once you have 8 inches, you are going to color carry your green one more time, but we're going to continue working with this other skein. So from here, I'm just going to kind of tighten that up a little bit. Then making sure that drops, I'm going to chain 3. This counts as a double crochet, chain 1. So you are going, this is your chain 2's here, that chain 1 skips here. You're going to go into the 3rd stitch with a double crochet, chain 1, skip 1, double crochet. And that is your pattern repeat for this round, and I'll meet you back. Alright, so your last stitch should have been a chain 1. I'm going to grab my green. I'm going to make a slip stitch in the top of that chain 2. Pull that tight. I'm going to chain 2. And I'm going to yarn over this a little bit of ways so that I can make sure it's tucked whenever I go back to weave in the ends. So this chain 2 does not count. You're going to make 3 double crochets. I apologize. So that's 3 double crochet, chain 2, and we are going to slip stitch right there in the top of that double crochet right there, and then yarn over, 3 more double crochet, and then right here I'm going to place just a single crochet. Also going to cut me off a tail, get that out of here, and then I'm just going to continue working so 1, 2, 3, chain 2, slip stitch, followed by 3 more double crochet, and then a single crochet, and I'll meet you back around. Alright, so once you get to the end, you are going to slip stitch in the top of your first post there, cut you a tail for weaving, And now we are ready to start down here with the brim. Alright, so after you chain one, you're just gonna start placing single crochets every stitch around. Alright, just do that and I'll meet you back when you have 2 stitches left. Alright, so now that we have 2 stitches left, I want the brim to be 60 single crochet around. So we are going to do 1 single crochet, 2 together, and then slip into the first single crochet, chain 1, and for row 2, 3, and 4, you're going to just do the same thing. We are just going to put 60 single crochet around. Alright, so once you've done your 4 rows, you're just going to slip stitch to your first single crochet. You're going to chain 1. Now I'm going to do what is called a crab stitch. You're going to be working backwards, and it's going to feel weird at first, but I can't control that part. But you're going to go into here with this still on your hook, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through both. Go in, pull up a loop, pull through both. And in doing this, you're creating a cute rope border. Alright, you're just going to do that all the way around. Alright, once you get back around, you're going to place that last crab stitch. I turn my work back over. And I'm going to join with a slip stitch. And cut me a tail. Alright, weave in all your ends and I'll meet you back. Alright, so this is what your hat should be looking like. Nice little rope border. And then cute little leaf or crown top. Now we're going to make our cord that's going to go through, and we're going to put stars on the end of it. So grab your smaller crochet hook to begin with, and let's get started. Alright, so to start our star, if you want to chain 3 and slip stitch around, you can do that as well, or you can do what I just did and make a magic circle. You're going to chain 2. That chain 2 does not count. And we are going to place 15 double crochet inside our magic ring. Alright, so once you have 15 in here, you're going to slip stitch into the top of your first double crochet. And then pull your circle. So that it closes up. You're going to chain 6. Alright, from here, in this first stitch, you're going to slip stitch, single crochet, half double, double, and a treble. If you don't know what a treble is, you're going to wrap twice. Go into here, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, and pull through that last one. You are going to skip 2 stitches and slip stitch. And then you're just going to start again, chain 6, slip stitch, single, half double, double, wrap it twice for the treble, skip the 2 stitches, and you are going to do that all the way around. Alright, so I have one more. I'm going to chain 6, then I'm going to slip stitch, single crochet, half double, double, wrap twice for a treble, and then skip 2, and you have made a little star. From here you can either start your chaining, or if you want your chain to come out up here at the tip, you're just going to slip stitch over. I usually just go through that little back loop. It's good enough. And I'm starting to get squeaky. Okay, so now that I'm at the tip of one of my little triangles, now I'm going to chain 100. Alright, so once you have your chain of 100, you are just then going to slip stitch, or if you wanted to put another star, this is the way that I've done that. I put a stitch marker here, so that I knew this is where I need to start slip stitching back down. I chained 3, did a little slip stitch, and worked in a circle around this without working this chain in with that circle. And that's whenever I put the 15 double crochet and then just started creating my star, and then I slip stitched back up like we did over here, and then I worked my way back down. But for this, I'm just going to keep going, and I'm just going to start slip stitching back down. And this just, it creates a nice little cord that we can weave in here. So slip stitch back down, and we will finish our hat. Alright, so once you get slip stitched all the way back down, you're just going to weave in your ends, and then find where your front's going to be, and just start weaving your cord in and out. I really hope you guys enjoyed making this. If you don't mind, if you enjoyed the video, if you would like and subscribe so you know when I make another one. Then I just get those two like so and just pull. And it cinches right on up. And then you can either block your square, or your star rather, or maybe wet it and just put something on it to flatten it down so that it stays flattened. There you go. Cute little cinched hat for your hair. Keep your head warm. Love you guys. Bye.